Hey everybody, this is Pokemonster420 bringing you my first Wi-Fi battle against ManofSteele93. I hope you enjoy. So he leads off with Doryuuzu and I'm leading off with Gaigasu. He goes for the taunt and I go for the stealth cocks, but I can't use him after the taunt, which is gay. So he goes for the volt change to switch out and I go for the stone edge when he switches in, but he fucking avoids it, which is fucking gay. So I misclicked here and I went for explosion when I wanted to go for stone edge again. So I die and he gets like 4 damage or something. And he goes for toxic spikes. So now he has 1 layer of spikes out. So he gets some leftovers and I send out my Tyranitar, who just now curb stomped some spikes. So he's poisoned. So Sandstream whips up a sandstorm for me, which is going to be good later. He switches out his Fortress into his Vaporeon, and I go for the Stone Edge and do a decent amount of damage, almost half. He gets some leftovers after Sandstorm damage. I'm going to get poison damage, which is gay. And I'm going to switch out my Tyranitar, into my Snorlax. And he's going to go for the Wish, which is really gay. So he gets Sandstorm damage, then he's going to get some leftovers, and then I'm going to get Sandstorm damage. Then I'm going to get leftovers, and then I'm going to get poison damage, so it basically did absolutely fucking nothing. So he withdraws his Vaporeon into his Fortress again, and I go for the return, and I do get a crit here, but it just did a little more damage, So I'm buffeted by Sandstorm. He's not, because he's Steel type. He gets leftovers. I get leftovers. Once again, I get poison damage. So basically did absolutely nothing. So now I switch out Snorlax in with my Doryuuzu. And at this point, I pretty much was able to tell the game's over. He sets up another layer of spikes. I go for the Swords Dance. So I now have +1 attack. And my ability gives me double speed in Sandstorm. So he went for the volt change, not effective, so I knew he was going to switch this turn. So I went for another Swords Dance, and now my attack is at +2. So now my Doryuuzu is ready to rape everything it looks at. So he's buffeted by the Sandstorm. I'm just kind of chilling here with my Spike Claws. He goes for the taunt, and I went for the Rock Slide. And I do pull off Rock Slide, and this thing dies. So his Robin is dead now, and my Doryuuzu takes some Life Orb damage because he's also Life Orbed. He sends out his Vaporeon because he knows it's super effective against me, and I go for Earthquake, and it dies. He should have went and sent out a Gengar that he had because I would have been forced to switch out. So he sends out Fortress. I go for the Rock Slide, and it does take it, but I know this thing's not going to be able to kill me. So I go for the Rock Slide again next turn after we get our leftovers and such. So now I go for the Rock Slide again, and it takes out his Fortress, which is good for me. So now he sends in his what the fuck is this, which is Doryuuzu, which is a beastly looking Pokemon. I want one. So I go for the Earthquake, and it kills it. So I've now officially set up a sweep, and it's fucking awesome. So now he sends in his No Secret, or the new Bug Steel legendary type. And I go for the Earthquake, and it's dead. So now this thing is dead, and now he has his last Pokemon, Gengar, who he should have sent out before. So I go for the Rock Slide, and it's dead. So I just pulled off a sweep, so thank you for watching. Good game, Man of Steel, and I hope to put up some more videos soon.